What are you doing up there?
Staying away from you.
That's a cute outfit. Did your husband give it to you?
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications. And once you're done, leave a comment down below and I just might end up responding. Professional wrestling is commonly referred to as sports entertainment by the WWE, and while yeah, it deservedly gets for putting the athletic competition to the side, it's also sort of a fair name given just how much soap opera aspects go into wrestling, WWE especially. And in true soap opera form, a lot of these wrestlers cannot act to save their damn lives. Lana, I am staring bullets through you, you nuisance. Here's the wrestlers who don't always make me want to shoot my head off when they're cutting a promo, and in fact, were so good that they made their way onto the big screen. At least some of them are here for that reason. I'm D Wicked from Watch WWE, and here's 10 wrestlers who made movie appearances. I think that's the best way I could put this title. Number 10, Mick Foley and Jake the Snake Roberts' Peanut Butter Falcon. Let's start this list off right with a legitimately great movie about pro wrestling. Peanut Butter Falcon was a touching 2019 film about a 22-year-old kid named Zach with Down syndrome and his aspirations of becoming a professional wrestler. Movies about pro wrestling like this often feature at least one or two wrestlers somewhere, maybe just in the background, and just like how The Wrestler had Ernest the Cat Miller, Peanut Butter Falcon gives us performances for both Jake the Snake Roberts and good old Mickles Foley. Foley fits perfectly into a role he's special guest served maybe more than any other active wrestler ever, referee, while Jake plays the man that Zach finally ends up wrestling in the movie's final scene.
Lighten up, Sam. You're a piece of shit. Nobody's enjoying this shit. Say something, Zach.
Come on, Zach! Come on, Zach! Come on, Zach!
Number 9, Goldberg, Santa's Sleigh. Santa's Sleigh is a movie in which Bill Goldberg plays a murderous, manic variant of Santa Claus and goes on a killing spree. I am goddamn hooked.
Santa?
Yes, Virginia. There is a Santa Claus.
This 2005 comedy slasher Christmas combo meal of a movie features a trailer where Bill Goldberg utters 2/3 of the iconic Santa ho ho before spotting a hot blonde and pumping out a noticeably different third ho and macking on the bimbo like he's Vince writing himself into the script.
Ho, ho, hose.
That is literally everything I know about this movie. Is it kind of obvious what direction this video is going in yet?
Chest nut.
Number 8, Rowdy Roddy Piper, They Live. Jokes aside, there are some truly great movie performances by pro wrestlers. After all, at the end of the day, they're basically
Actors.
just with more moving. This really won't be a list full of jokes and cameos, but please let the record show that in my notes for this list's entries, I wrote the words Rowdy Hot Rod, They Live, aka Gubble Bum. In case that S-tier analysis was not helpful enough for you, this is the movie that gave us the iconic kick-ass and chew Gubble Bum. I'm a idiot movie quote, which in hindsight, kinda really weird that one of the most iconic quotes in all of cinematic history, something I was quoting 10 years ago as some dip kid, came from the lips of a professional wrestler.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Number 7, The Scorpion King. Oh God. Christ almighty, what is this atrocity? I could draw better CGI with my toes. What the hell? What is that thing? Oh, in 2003, Dwayne Rock Johnson decided to step away from the ring full-time to pursue a career in acting. And look, it made sense. Look how Dwayne turned out in the industry. He's literally the highest paid actor of 2019, okay? His charisma is off the charts. He looks like that. The dude was built for the Hollywood industry. I just can't get over the fact that this movie is the one he baked it all off of. The Rock is on the Mount Rushmore of most over wrestlers of all time, and he risked that on this dog. Number 6, The Rock, Fast and Furious. Let me redeem this poor man. As horrible as the Scorpion King was, and as mediocre as a lot of Dwayne's Hollywood endeavors have been over the last 15 years, I gotta admit, the Fast and Furious franchise is a lot of fun. I know, an overly critical asshole like me, it should be right up the alley of bashing something like this for me. But I don't know, dude. I can sit back and enjoy some dumb action movies from time to time. I am a wrestling fan, after all, and Dwayne sensed that it is today, and then he came back to drop a Legion of Doom's Doomsday device in the sequel alongside Vin Diesel, and really, what more could you ask for?
Hey, Mia, you better hide your baby, or... I'm just playing.
You better hide that big-ass forehead.
I was just joking.
Number 5, MacGruber, baby. Holy hell, I remember finding this stupid-ass movie so damn funny when I was way too young. And now that I've grown up a couple pegs, I find out that not only is it Will Forte in the role of MacGruber, awesome, but that 5 WWE wrestlers made their way into this movie. The real Mac needed to get himself a dream team of big swole boys, and who bigger and swoller? Get out of here, Big Swole. This is a WWE list. Yeah, ironic words, since the first of the 5 men to join MacGruber was the current AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Christopher Jericho, alongside an all-star lineup of Kane, Mark Henry, MVP, and the Great Khali. What Royal Rumble did I just stumble across?
I know that look.
I need you, Frank. It's serious. I'm putting together a team.
Then I'm in.
You son of a bitch! I'm in!
Number 4, Randy Savage, Spider-Man. I love the original Spider-Man trilogy, and one of my favorite moments on each rewatch is seeing my main man Bonesaw, also known as the pop up and rough up poor little Peter Parker. This is the first and only entry on this list where the wrestlers in question are legitimately professionally wrestling, as Savage is set to take on the human spider. The cute little scene, it's a real good scene in my opinion. It's a nice way to show off Peter's new powers in a fun little fashion, but let's be real, we only remember it because of the homophobia.
What are you doing up there?
Staying away from you.
That's a cute outfit. Did your husband give it to you?
Number 3, Man on the Moon, Jareth Lawler. Admittedly, this scene isn't really that good, especially if you can compare it to the original moment it was actually based on. However, Jim Carrey's movie about Andy Kaufman would have been such a disappointment had it not included the quote-unquote real-life quote-unquote feud with Jerry Lawler, and damn did they go for it. While the movie makers didn't even bother trying to de-age Letterman and co, Jerry Lawler looks almost exactly to a T how he looked during the initial TV segment back in 1982. Featuring the same verbal sparring and iconic slap as the original, this movie moment might not have translated as well as it did on the smaller screen at the time, but it's still really oddly surreal as a wrestling fan to see a carbon copy remake of one of those few moments in time where pro wrestling was real.
What kind of guy are you?
Number 2, Andre the Giant, The Princess Bride. Look, this probably deserves to be number 1. I constantly hear great things about The Princess Bride. I hear it's a lot of people's favorite book of all time. I hear people commenting right now in the comments that I just said The Princess Bride. I hear it's a lot of people's favorite movie of all time. And I even hear plenty of praise for Andre's performance in the movie. But the fact of the matter is, boys, I haven't even watched 3 seconds of this movie. It is old, and therefore, it is gay. Someone is gonna believe those words. Nah, I just have a really long list of one day I'll get to it, and I just haven't gotten to it. Sue me, okay? Sue me. I'm sure it's great, and yeah, it's only making number 2 on this list purely so I can gain some movie critic clout. But hey, f you.
Skill against skill wrong.
You mean you'll put down your rock and I'll put down my sword and we'll try and kill each other like civilized people?
I can kill you now.
And number 1, Drax, baby. It's Drax, Batista has put up a Mount Rushmore of acting in the last 2 years, between dragging out Ric Flair by his suit, the "Give me what I want," and the last 2 Avengers movies. This Dave dude, he's really staking his claim as maybe the greatest wrestler to actor transition of all time. I'm gonna be real again, I never saw either Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I know, Andy Dwyer's in them, both, and I'm gonna eat them up when I watch it, but look, I told you the list is long, way off my back already. Drax in his limited role from those 2 movies, Infinity War and Endgame, are enough to prove to me just how damn good of an actor and how funny Dave Batista can be as an actor, and for that, you know what, give him the top spot on the list.
I'm sure I'm invisible.
Hi, Drax.
And those are 10, how do I classify, 10 appearances that wrestlers made in movies. That's really the only congruent glue holding this nonsense of a video together, huh? What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments down below after liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and notifications, and that bell. Saying that out slowly, that feels real weird.